The village siren was nothing but an old relic, rusted, bird-nested, and half-swallowed by ivy. It hadn't worked since long before I was born. My father used to say it last screamed the night the old mine collapsed, killing 30 men. After that, no one touched it again. So when the siren shrieked awake last night, shattering the quiet, slicing through the valley like a blade, we all knew something was terribly wrong. I bolted upright in bed, the wail vibrating through my bones. My window rattled. Dogs howled. Lights flickered on across the village as doors slammed open. Everyone stumbled outside, shielding their ears. The siren didn't sound broken or weak. It screamed like something was inside it, pushing air through its throat with desperate force. The noise didn't stop after a minute, or 10, or an hour. It screamed until dawn. At sunrise, the siren cut off abruptly, leaving a thick, unnatural silence in its wake. We expected relief. Instead, it felt like the pause after someone whispers, "Hide." The mayor gathered everyone near the square. No one wanted to look at the siren tower perched on the hill. "Probably vandals," he said weakly. "A prank." But his voice shook. Everyone's did. We all knew the siren's wiring had been dead for decades. Not cut, not damaged, dead. That afternoon, the council sent 3 workers to inspect it. Only one came back. He was shaking so violently he couldn't speak for the first hour. When he finally did, his words came out in gasps. "There's nothing wrong with it," he stammered. "But the ladder, the tower, it was warm, like someone had been holding it all night." "What about the others?" the mayor asked. The man stared at him with hollow eyes. They heard knocking inside the siren, from the metal. By evening, people began locking their doors. The sky grew heavy, tinted a sickly yellow. And then, just after sunset, the siren shrieked again. Louder, longer. Not a mechanical wail this time, but something uneven, like a voice trying to mimic a sound it didn't fully understand. I covered my ears but still felt the noise in my teeth. The air vibrated. The birds fell silent. Through the window, I saw movement around the siren tower. Figures. Thin, crooked silhouettes climbing over each other like spiders. There were dozens of them. Their limbs bent wrong, their heads tilted as if listening to the scream. Then one looked toward my house. Its face was pale, featureless, except for a gaping round hole where a mouth should be. A perfect shape as if carved to match the siren's opening. More of them turned, all with the same hollow mouths, all facing the village. The siren grew louder, almost frantic. The ground trembled. And from the forest edges, more shapes emerged, drawn like moths to the noise. My father whispered from behind me, "The siren was never an alarm, it was a seal." I swallowed. A seal for what? The siren's metal rattled violently, too violently. Something inside it pushed outward, straining the rusted bolts. The scream stopped. Silence. Then a single knock echoed from within the siren tower. Not metal against metal, knuckles, and the tower began to open.